Imagine gaining the ability to conquer life's obstacles with steadfast strength and clarity. That's the journey we embark on today. You're on the verge of uncovering how Stoicism, an age-old philosophy with enduring significance, can revolutionize your perspective on life's challenges. By the conclusion of this presentation, you'll possess a practical set of tools enabling you to conquer negative habits and lead a purposeful, resilient life. Are you prepared to redefine your life's course? Let's delve into the realm of Stoic wisdom. Understanding control, discerning what falls within our sphere of influence and what doesn't, marks the initial stride in our Stoic expedition. This principle forms the cornerstone of Stoic ideology, furnishing a potent framework for navigating life's intricacies. As the ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus aptly stated, we have control over our own minds, not external events. Embracing this insight cultivates inner strength. This wisdom transcends mere philosophical contemplation. It serves as a pragmatic approach to achieving tranquility and efficacy in life. So how do we implement this ethos in our daily existence? It commences with a modest yet profound shift in perspective. Begin by scrutinizing the circumstances you encounter. Pose the question, is this within my control? If the answer is affirmative, you wield a sphere of influence wherein your actions, choices, and attitudes wield significance. Direct your energies here. However, if the response is negative, if the situation lies beyond your grasp, the Stoic doctrine advocates acceptance and detachment. Consider the weather, traffic, or others' actions. These are beyond your dominion. Becoming agitated or anxious over these uncontrollable factors only begets needless stress and emotional upheaval. Instead, redirect your focus towards adaptation. Can you discover an alternative route? While stuck in traffic, you can utilize the time productively by listening to an educational podcast or practicing mindfulness. This understanding is pivotal in both personal and professional realms. You retain control over your effort, attitude, and responses, but not over outcomes or others' reactions. By prioritizing your input rather than fixating on the output, you cultivate resilience and efficacy. This approach does not entail passivity, rather, it fosters strategic allocation of efforts where they hold the most significance. Consequently, you foster inner peace and empowerment, no longer subject to external events but fortified from within. Proactivity in what you can alter and wisdom in accepting what you cannot constitute the essence of living a Stoic life. This distinction between control and acceptance establishes a groundwork for a life characterized by tranquility and effectiveness. Embracing life's impermanence further fortifies our resilience and clarity. Acknowledging life's impermanence is intertwined with Stoicism. Stoic figures like Marcus Aurelius recognized the fleeting nature of life. Despite sounding solemn, this recognition harbors a liberating truth. Embracing impermanence entails acknowledging that everything, joys, sorrows, successes, failures, is transient. Rather than inducing despair, this realization prompts cherishing each moment, living with purpose and gratitude. Appreciating the value of the present allows detachment from material possessions, status, and relationships, not to diminish their worth, but to enhance appreciation for them. Consider the simple joys of life: a heartfelt conversation with a friend, the mesmerizing beauty of a sunset, or the triumphant achievement of a personal goal. Through the lens of impermanence, these moments become infinitely more precious. You learn to savor them, rather than rushing through, or worse, missing them entirely while dwelling on the past or fretting about the future. Moreover, embracing impermanence equips you to confront life's challenges more effectively. When faced with difficulties or setbacks, remind yourself that these are merely threads in life's ever-changing tapestry. This perspective enables you to confront adversity with a calm and steady mind, understanding that it is transient. It also encourages resilience, motivating you to rebound from setbacks, learn, and grow stronger. The Stoic practice of acknowledging the transient nature of everything teaches us to live more fully. It prompts us to actively engage with our lives, pursue our goals passionately, and connect with others meaningfully, all while acknowledging the temporality of these experiences. This awareness enriches our life's journey, imbuing it with depth and meaning. As we embrace life's impermanence, we cultivate a resilience that empowers us to face inevitable changes and challenges with grace and strength. This understanding serves as a guiding compass, leading us to live a life aligned with our deepest values and aspirations. If you've reached this point, I invite you to leave a comment showing your commitment to seeking change. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Now, let's continue our journey by cultivating self-awareness, the key to inner tranquility. Transitioning from embracing life's impermanence, we naturally progress to cultivating self-awareness, a cornerstone in Stoic philosophy. Here, the journey inward holds as much significance as our external actions. Stoics revered introspection and self-reflection as indispensable tools for attaining virtue and inner peace. Self-awareness in Stoicism involves understanding our thoughts, emotions, and motivations. It requires regular introspection to gain clarity about who we are and what truly matters to us. This practice enables us to live authentically, aligning our actions with our core values and principles. It's about questioning oneself, such as, why am I reacting this way, or what values are guiding my decisions? One practical method for enhancing self-awareness is through journaling, a favored technique of Marcus Aurelius. Through writing, we delve into our thoughts and emotions, uncovering underlying patterns and beliefs shaping our behavior. This process not only brings clarity but also aids in making conscious, deliberate choices, steering us away from reflexive reactions towards responses that reflect our true selves. Another facet of self-awareness involves recognizing our strengths and weaknesses. Stoicism teaches us to embrace our human nature, acknowledging imperfections and striving to improve without self-judgment. This balanced perspective fosters humility and compassion towards ourselves and others. Understanding our weaknesses enhances empathy, seeing others' struggles not as separate from ours, but as part of our shared human experience. Moreover, self-awareness facilitates better self-regulation. By comprehending our emotional triggers and habitual responses, we gain control over them. Rather than being swept away by emotions like anger or envy, we acknowledge them, understand their source, and choose reasoned, constructive responses. This self-mastery lies at the core of Stoic philosophy. Cultivating self-awareness is an ongoing journey, not a destination of perfect understanding. It's about continually striving to know ourselves better, enriching our lives, making us more present, grounded, and connected to our inner wisdom. Through self-awareness, we lay the foundation for a life of tranquility, virtue, and fulfillment. As we deepen our self-awareness, we naturally progress to mastering the art of emotional detachment. This doesn't entail suppressing or ignoring feelings, but rather gaining a healthy distance from them. It allows us to respond to life's challenges with clarity and composure. Stoicism teaches us that while we may not always control what unfolds around us, we possess the power to govern our reactions to these occurrences. Emotional detachment, a core tenet of Stoicism, hinges on the recognition that our emotions stem from our judgments and perceptions. It's the significance we attribute to events, not the events themselves, that evokes our emotional responses. By discerning our emotional reactions as distinct from the stimuli provoking them, we gain the capacity to scrutinize and modify these reactions. Consider a scenario where you feel slighted or offended by someone's remark. The initial impulse may be one of anger or hurt. However, by practicing emotional detachment, you pause and reflect, is this emotion grounded in objective reality, or is it a product of my interpretation of the situation? Often you'll discover that it's your perception influencing the emotion. This realization paves the way for a more measured and rational response. To cultivate emotional detachment, mindfulness proves to be a potent strategy. This entails staying present and observant of your thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. Mindfulness enables you to observe your emotional responses as they arise, affording you the space to deliberate on how you wish to react. Rather than automatic reactions, your emotions become informative cues for making reasoned decisions. Another pivotal aspect is reframing your perspective. This involves examining situations from diverse viewpoints, seeking more positive or neutral interpretations. For instance, if someone overlooks your efforts rather than feeling undervalued, you might consider that they may be preoccupied with their own challenges. Emotional detachment doesn't entail becoming aloof or apathetic. It's about striking a balance where you can experience emotions without being overwhelmed by them. This equilibrium is vital for preserving inner tranquility and making decisions aligned with your values, rather than succumbing to impulsive reactions driven by fleeting emotions. By mastering the art of emotional detachment, you empower yourself to confront life's unpredictability with a composed heart and a clear mind. This skill not only enhances personal well-being but also fosters relationships grounded in understanding and rationality. Virtue serves as your compass, guiding your life with moral integrity. Having delved into emotional detachment, we now pivot to a fundamental Stoic principle using virtue as a compass to navigate life. Stoicism transcends mere emotional management or endurance of hardships. It's deeply entrenched in ethical living. The Stoics espoused that genuine happiness and fulfillment stem from leading a virtuous life. Virtue, in the Stoic context, embodies qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These aren't abstract notions but practical principles guiding every facet of our existence. Prioritizing virtue in our decisions and actions aligns us with our highest potential and fosters positive contributions to the world. Making virtue our compass begins with a conscious choice to prioritize character over comfort and moral integrity over fleeting gains. It entails making decisions that may not always be the easiest or most lucrative but are just and right. For instance, it could mean opting for honesty in dealings, even when tempted to lie for convenience, or standing up for someone, even amidst opposition. Living virtuously also entails practicing self-discipline and moderation. It requires resisting every impulse or desire, opting instead for actions with long-term benefits. It's about striking a balance between indulgence and asceticism, understanding that excess in any form often leads to imbalance and discontent. Moreover, virtue as a compass entails proactive engagement in enhancing others' well-being. Stoicism prompts us to view ourselves as integral parts of a larger community and urges actions that foster harmony and understanding. This could manifest in volunteering, assisting neighbors, or simply exhibiting kindness and empathy in daily interactions. Embracing virtue is an ongoing journey of self-improvement and learning. It necessitates a commitment to continuous growth and refinement. By making virtue our compass, we navigate life's complexities with integrity, purpose, and a profound sense of fulfillment. The Stoics perceived life as an ongoing journey of personal development, where each experience serves as an opportunity for growth in wisdom and character. This outlook transforms even the most arduous circumstances into valuable lessons, fostering resilience and instilling a profound sense of purpose. By embracing virtue as the guiding principle of one's life, a sturdy foundation for lasting happiness and fulfillment is established. Living virtuously not only enriches individual lives, but also radiates outward, inspiring others and contributing to a more just and compassionate world. As we embark on the pursuit of virtuous living, we seamlessly transition to the practice of Stoic mindfulness, a crucial component in embodying Stoic ideals. Mindfulness within the Stoic framework entails being fully present in the moment, observing life as it unfolds without judgment or attachment. This practice encourages appreciation of the present moment, steering clear of dwelling on past regrets or anxieties about the future. Stoic mindfulness revolves around aligning oneself with the natural flow of life, recognizing and embracing its inherent rhythm. It involves understanding that everything unfolds in its own time and that attempting to force or resist life's course only breeds frustration and discontent. Embracing the present moment as it is, finding peace and contentment in that acceptance, lies at the heart of Stoic mindfulness. How do we cultivate this mindfulness? It begins with simple awareness, paying attention to our surroundings, actions, and thoughts. We notice when our minds wander into the past or future and gently redirect our focus to the present. This could involve focusing on the breath, the sensations in the body, or the activity at hand. Through consistent practice and conscious effort, we nurture Stoic mindfulness, enriching our lives with fulfillment and purpose. Another crucial aspect is embracing routine and simplicity, values deeply cherished by the Stoics. Daily routines and simple living were esteemed for their ability to clear the mind and diminish the noise of unnecessary desires and distractions. By focusing on mundane tasks like meal preparation, walking, or cleaning, individuals ground themselves in the present moment. Furthermore, practicing gratitude is integral to Stoic mindfulness. Regular reflection on what one is thankful for shifts focus from scarcity to abundance, fostering a sense of contentment irrespective of external circumstances. Stoic mindfulness also entails wholehearted engagement in whatever activity one is undertaking, whether working, spending time with loved ones, or enjoying solitude. By giving undivided attention to each experience, individuals deepen their connection to life and enrich the quality of their moments. Incorporating mindfulness into daily life doesn't imply immunity to challenges or difficult emotions. Instead, it equips individuals with the clarity and composure needed to navigate them effectively. By being fully present in the moment, one leads a more fulfilling and meaningful life, embracing each moment as it comes. As we conclude this exploration of Stoicism, it's essential to recognize that the journey towards a Stoic life is perpetual and evolving. Each day presents fresh opportunities to practice these principles, from understanding control to cultivating mindfulness. Rather than viewing challenges as obstacles, perceive them as chances for personal growth and refinement. The wisdom of Stoicism remains timeless, its teachings as pertinent today as in ancient times. By applying these principles, individuals arm themselves with a potent toolkit for gracefully navigating life's uncertainties with strength and clarity. Stoicism isn't merely about enduring life's storms, it's about flourishing within them, finding tranquility amid chaos, and joy in simplicity. Carry these lessons forward, allowing them to shape your actions, guide your decisions, and inspire your interactions with the world. Remember, the essence of Stoic philosophy lies not only in theoretical understanding but in practical, everyday application. As we part ways today, I encourage you to reflect on these teachings and integrate them into your life. If this message resonates with you, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more content exploring the wisdom of the ages. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, fostering a community of learning and growth. Until next time, embrace the Stoic path, letting its wisdom navigate you through life's complexities. Stay Stoic and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.